Position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. The hand expander gets us into short range. It's the most difficult as I get into a short position. The extensor push-ups are going to get us into long range. By using the leverage of our knuckles into the ground and pushing ourselves back up, we're going to create this difficult lever that is going to be easy up top. This is incredible, especially if you work at a computer and you spend a lot of time essentially not going here. My observation is that people who spend a lot of time at computers tend to have a lot of trouble with this position. So let's unpack it. First things first is I want to have a flat back of the hand if possible. It might be that you're here to start with, and that's totally fine. If this is too tender, don't force it. Next thing is to have a locked out elbow. Again, if this places too much stress on the back of your hand, onto the wrist, go gentle, go slow. So somebody who's very tight might be starting here and just, oh man, aching through this. They're getting hardly any movement, but that's totally fine. Somebody who's more advanced and more capable through those tissues might be able to go here and then squeeze back up. The sensation of using the fist to reclaim that basically goes like this. If I am out here, if I squeeze myself back to neutral, that's using these muscles to basically pull myself back up. So it's pretty simple. If I allow it to collapse and I come back up, I'm doing the right movement. In general, I want to keep all those pieces intact as much as I can through those different positions, and it's going to be more difficult depending on the position. You can see these things aren't quite lining up as straight lines. Don't hold yourself accountable to the idea that everything's going to be perfect 90 degrees. The body doesn't quite work like that. What you're trying to do is have the ability to apply some pressure through here. So as I advance, I'm going to place my hands further out in front of me, and that's going to create a more difficult lever. As I begin this, it might start very gentle back here and just moving through those ranges of motion. All of my weight centered and hunkered down on my lower body as opposed to hunkering on my upper body. This allows me to very gently scale the pressure. I can lean into it a little bit more and continue to get better from there. With this movement in particular, take your time, go slow. Don't feel any obligation to go any faster than your tissues will adapt. And you'll be amazed at how much movement you can get if you just methodically take your time and don't pressure yourself into this too much too quickly.